What a drive. 14 plays, 95 yards in a hostile environment. 8 minutes, 39 seconds off the clock. One pass play.
Unreal. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it. You got to tip the cap to this offensive line and the adjustments the coaching staff made at halftime.
Second and goal. Udo, right side, pushing, and he did not get there. And now another Mississippi State timeout. 1:47 on the clock. It'll be third and goal from the 1.
What a stop by that defensive front. Bowing up down there on the goal line. This Mississippi State defense, they're fired up, backs against the wall, doing everything they can to force Arizona State into a field goal.
Do you have to take the points if you don't get it here?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Last time we saw, so in essence, that would make this the equivalent of the fourth down that we had earlier in this second half, where they went play fake, rollout, and Levitt threw for a touchdown.
Yeah, I just think the way your defense has played the game this second half, if Arizona State isn't able to punch it into the end zone, you got to take the points, you got to get the lead, and then have your defense go out there and try to win the ball game for you.
Number 53's helmet came off. That was the reason why we stopped the clock. Mississippi State has chosen not to take a 10-second run off. The clock will start on the snap. The Mississippi State still has 1 timeout remaining.
Okay.
Now, Arizona State, they do not have to run the football here. You are calling your best low red zone play. You don't need to worry about getting that last time out off the box for Mississippi State. Whatever it takes to get in the end zone is what you're calling here.
By the way, that's the left tackle, Josh Atkins, for ASU, who's not on the field for this play because his helmet came off. He's been a road grader tonight. Third and goal, and now the play is stopped. And Mississippi State.
Okay. Final charge, timeout at half. Mississippi State, 30 seconds.
Wow. They used their timeout.
You got to think they didn't have the right personnel. Somebody wasn't in the right spot, because now if Arizona State isn't able to cross the goal line, they're going to be able to milk a lot of precious seconds off this clock.
They do still have a timeout left. There we go. So 1 timeout remaining. There was some confusion based on that last play. By the way, just a quick reminder, U.S. Open Men's Championship match tomorrow, 2 Eastern on ABC, the all-new ESPN app. The 2 best players in the world. This is how it had to end. Sinner and Alcaraz tomorrow, 2 Eastern on ABC, the final of the U.S. Open. We are late night in Starkville here tonight. Third and goal for the Sun Devils.
Jordan Tyson's had a fantastic second half. We've been talking about the tight end, Shimon Mateer. Is this a moment where maybe you go hard play action and try to sneak the tight end out the back door? Or do you just hand it off to your running back, let him go downhill behind this big offensive line?
Udo in the backfield. Levitt under center. Tyson the only receiver. Handoff. Udo stopped. Udo fighting, and he stopped short. He stopped short. Levy's running out on the field to call timeout. And Arizona State is going to send the field goal team out there.
What a play by Nick Mitchell for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. He's the one that gets this started for the defense. Watch him just shoot the gap. Great recognition by the linebacker. That's some big-time contact in the backfield by 2 very powerful players. And what a stop by this Mississippi State defense down on the goal line.
I mean, after all that, 16 plays, 95 yards, almost 9 minutes. ASU has to make a field goal to put points on the board and take their first lead. Gomez, the kicker. He's had a solid game. Snap and hold. Kick is up, and kick is good. So Gomez boots it through. For the first time tonight, Arizona State has the lead, but it's only a 3-point lead. What an unbelievable drive from start all the way to finish.
17 plays, 95 yards, almost 9 minutes of clock is what the Arizona State offense took off the board. But now it goes to Blake Shapen. Can he answer for the Mississippi State Bulldogs? A guy that had to watch so much of the season from the sideline a year ago with a shoulder injury, back for his 6th year of college football, tons of experience. He's won a Big 12 title at Baylor back in 2021. Can he go answer for the Bulldogs here late in the 4th quarter?
And there has just, I mean, it's an important point because of the way they officiated those last few plays. The helmet coming off. They did use that timeout. Mississippi State will get the ball, but without a timeout, we believe.
Yeah, a minute 38 with no timeouts. That's an eternity for an offense, let alone a Jeff Lebby quick strike offense. Blake Shapen, he's been in this moment before. Now the question is, can he go get it done for Mississippi State in their home opener?
Two returners and kind of a squibbed kick, which is an interesting choice, but it turns out to be a fine choice for the Sun Devils. They make the Bulldogs burn at least a few seconds on the kick return, and they'll start short of the 25. And Mississippi State, it's hard to believe this proud program. They've lost 13 straight games to Power 4 opponents. The last home win they had against a ranked non-conference opponent. Not a lot come here, have the guts to come here, all the way back in 1991.
Yeah, things have not been easy lately for this Bulldogs football program. But regardless of the outcome tonight, if you're a Bulldogs fan, you have to be very optimistic where Jeff Lebby is taking this program here in year 2 as the head coach.
But man, do they need a breakthrough win. All that said, and I agree with you. First down. The throw over the middle. Dumped short for a nice completion and a trip up. Booth across the 30. Remember, Mississippi State's kicker has a huge leg. Field goal range for Mississippi State is closer than for a lot of teams.
Yeah, they're just trying to get to the 40-yard line.
Second down, Shapen across the middle, and what a catch. Man, Anthony Evans has had a huge game.
Look at that. Showing off those strong hands. Beautiful catch by Evans. Shapen, great start to the drive here for Mississippi State.
Yeah, they're going fast, and they don't have to think field goal yet. Shapen, though, is going down. A gain of a couple on the ground. Shapen getting up slowly. The defensive lineman was kind of lying on top of him.
Yeah, get back on the line of scrimmage, call play, get this football snapped.
Seconds winding away. Under 50 seconds to go. Second down. Shapen throws. He's got a man open, and it's dropped. Evans has been so good tonight, but that's a costly drop. Now it's third down.
Just made a fantastic catch 2 plays ago, and this one just goes right through his hands. Shapen, great job of reading the defense. Arizona State really kind of playing this prevent too high safety defense. Soft coverage. Shapen seeing it well. A ball Evans needs to bring in for his quarterback.
There's Kyle Ferry warming up on the sideline. 2 plays to get 9 yards to keep the game going. Pressure was picked up. Shapen, wide open, caught across the middle. Thompson, touchdown! Can you believe it? After the drive that ASU just had, almost taking the game down to the end, Mississippi State goal line stand, and now they lead by 3. Extra point up and good. It's 24-20 with 30 seconds to play. 58 yards. to Brennan Thompson.
So you're going to see a switch release here by the wide receivers. It's man-to-man coverage with these two defensive backs. And what you're going to see is Breedlove right here. He gets confused with the switch release by Mississippi State. Not sure who he's supposed to cover. Ends up dropping Brennan Thompson. And that is as easy as a touchdown throw that you can get late in the game. Blake Shapen saw it perfectly, puts the football right on his wide receiver. And a defensive miscue bites the Sun Devils.
I mean, Javen Robinson tried to make up for it, but you can't catch the fastest guy in college football.
And prior to that play, Arizona State had been playing prevent defense, soft zone coverage, keeping two safeties high. They elect to bring some pressure, play man coverage, and it comes back to bite them.
Now, the game's not over. Amazing. They have been waiting so long. So long. They got 2 wins last year. They didn't beat a Power 4 team. You have to go back to the fall of 2023. And Shapen, he's almost overcome. Again, game's not over. ASU has 2 timeouts. That kick will go through the end zone. But they can't get into field goal range. They need a touchdown of their own.
Well, I hope they figured out a silent cadence from shotgun, because it's about to get really loud here at Davis Wade.
They've only thrown 6 passes since halftime, and it's been a great formula. But in the end, their defense gives up the huge play, and now down to their last 30 seconds.
30 seconds, 2 timeouts, plenty of time to work here if you're Arizona State. You do need to get into that range where you can at least see that Hail Mary. You're able to work the middle of the field here. You don't have to stick to the sideline because of those 2 timeouts.
Levitt looking middle and going deep. Middle, intercepted. Intercepted by Washington. The disappointment for the Sun Devils, 2 years, maybe more, of pent-up emotion for Mississippi State has just exploded out.
Unsportsmanlike conduct for the 44 of the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct for the 4 of the defense. That is both of their first unsportsmanlike in the game. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Arizona State just trying to get Sam Levitt outside the pocket on a little half roll. I can't tell if that football was tipped or if it just came off of his hand a little bit funky. He was trying to get the ball to Jordan Tyson in the middle of the field. Ends up just sailing on him. And Hunter Washington makes the biggest play any Bulldog has made the last couple of years.
Wow. When it was 1st and goal, Sun Devils going in to take the lead, the Bulldogs looked like they were dead.
But how about that goal line stand by the defense? And now to see this fan base, they've been starved for a game like this. Nothing went well for them last year with only 2 wins. And Jeff Levy here in year 2 has shown that this is a different Mississippi State Bulldogs football team.
They're going to wind some clock off, take a knee. Arizona State will not use a timeout, and that's going to end it. Man, how do you think the party's going to be in Starkville tonight? Loud and proud.
Stark Vegas is going to be rocking. What a game for the Bulldogs. So impressive. Blake Shapen, what a game he played tonight. 3 touchdowns, 279 yards, and that man right there, Jeff Levy, what a turnaround he has made here in just year 2 for him, knocking off number 12 in his home opener.
We said at the top, Mississippi State's just desperate for a win, a signature win. The goalposts have come down. The students are storming the field. They've got their signature win against a top 15 team coming off a 2-win year. Somewhere in the chaos with Blake Shapen. Stormy.
Blake, the goalposts are down. What did it take for this team to close this game out today and get this win?
It meant everything. Like, this is a dream come true. Playing a really good opponent. I'm blessed to be out here and play this game.
I know how badly you wanted to get back on the field for this team after watching Mississippi State win 2 games last year. To be 2-0 with a win over a top 15 team, what does this say about the process that this team is completing?
The fight. I feel like the fight in our team is amazing. Just being able to stay true to who we are, believe in what we can do. I mean, you see it tonight. We never gave up. Started fast, hit a slow run, and was able to pick it back up.
Tell me about those 2 big plays to end this game. The touchdown pass and then Hunter Washington sealing it for you.
I mean, they do. I've been seeing that. I can't even talk right now. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I can't even talk right now. It means everything. Hunter's been a big part of our team. He's been doing that all the time, so I can't even speak right now. It's amazing. I'm very blessed.
Soak in this moment. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Get out of there safe, Stormy. Oh, my goodness. Jeff Levy has got to be flying high. The Cowbells are out, dominating the first half, blown off the line of scrimmage in the final drive. A goal line stand, down 3, almost 60 yards to the end zone, and a field storm a couple minutes later.
And this is what makes college football so special. Nobody gave Mississippi State a chance today in the national media. Look what they did. Came out, took down number 12, and what a night Starkville is going to have tonight.
Well, they've just, if fans are going to the bars, going to the clubs, they brought the club to Davis Wade. They got the new LED lights. They're going to show them off tonight.
What a scene. And these fans were here an hour before kick doing the same thing, and now they get to have even more fun.
They love their college football in Starkville. 24-20, an amazing night here. The Bulldogs beat the Sun Devils. For Brock Osweiler, for Stormy Bonatoni, for our whole crew, Dave Fleming, thanks for watching this presentation of College Football Primetime on ESPN.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ESPN.